Everything you need to know about the new iOS 18 flashlight in under 20 seconds. We now have this visual interface where you can swipe up and down to adjust the brightness, pretty standard, but you can now swipe left and right to adjust the beam width, whether you want it really narrow to focus on something or really wide to fill a whole room. Maybe you'd want to use the wide beam to light a tent or something, and the narrow beam when you're looking for something in a dark room and you don't want to wake anybody up. The last notable change is they've lowered the minimum brightness pretty significantly to where the light is barely even shining. If you've ever used your flashlight in the middle of the night and blinded yourself, you know this is very welcome. I personally love updates like this that take something simple and make tiny little tweaks in an effort to make it perfect. I hope that was helpful. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, so thank you for watching. Here are 6 more iOS 18 features that you can use right now. You probably haven't heard of this first one, even though it's super unique and useful. It's called vehicle motion cues. To add it, you just pull down your control center, add a new control, and search for vehicle motion cues. You're looking for this logo that looks like an N. You can then either turn it on manually or have it automatically trigger whenever it detects you're in a car. This is meant to help people that get motion sickness when they're looking at the phone and a passenger of a vehicle. It puts these really subtle little dots on the side of your screen that move relative to the motion of the vehicle. I don't get car sick personally, but apparently this does an incredible job canceling it out. Next, we have the ability to lock and hide individual apps. You simply tap and hold the app you want to lock, then click require Face ID. You'll get 2 options. Well, first you just require Face ID. Now, whenever you open the app, you need to scan your face first. Works really well. And then there's the lock and hide option. We'll get rid of Slack here because you guys were so offended by my notifications. Same process as last time, but this time we're going to click hide and the app is going to totally disappear. To access it, we have to scroll over to our apps, then go down to this hidden folder, which is going to require Face ID to get into it, which then we can access the apps. Next, some small but welcome lock screen changes. You can now customize these 2 bottom buttons at the bottom of your lock screen. You could add similar options that you could add in the new control center. This is a pretty big game changer. You know we're adding smart home to ours. They also made it so the notification tray has a much more similar experience to the lock screen where you can see all your widgets and also get access to those buttons. Before, it was just a blank page and you didn't get as much functionality, so this is nice. Next up, when I covered the calculator in the last video, I showed you guys how there's a currency converter. But what I didn't know until now is you could also convert between a whole bunch of other different units. If you tap on the units here, you could change between like volume, weight, so many different things. This feature is going to be crazy useful and probably one of the most underrated ones of iOS 18. Next up, RCS is now fully released and functioning. It's basically iMessage for Android, so you can now text people with just Wi-Fi. As well as other things like read receipts, sending high quality pictures, and voice messages. And lastly, we have satellite messages where you can now send iMessages over satellites. This only works if you don't have service, but there is a demo program you can run that I would highly recommend doing. This will show you what the process is like to connect satellites if you ever need it, especially in an emergency. Super easy to do, and the fact that we just have this on our iPhones is incredible. Those are some more iOS 18 features that you can access now if you have the beta, which I showed you how to do in my last video, so check that out. Let me know if you guys are liking iOS 18, and I'll catch you in the next video. Here's a 45-second tutorial on how to download and install iOS 18 beta so you can get access to things like eye tracking, message scheduling, and of course, the new home screen customization. 3 simple steps. First step is you need to make sure you have one of these iPhones, basically anything that's iPhone 12 or newer. Next, and this is the step most people miss, you need to go to beta.apple.com in your web browser. You'll see this page pop up. You simply need to scroll down and click sign up. After you sign in, there's going to be an agreement that pops up. You just have to agree to that. Last and final step, we just need to go to settings, general, software updates, and we're now going to have this option to turn on beta updates. So we're going to click into that and select iOS 18 beta. After we do that, we're going to have the ability to click update now, do that, and you're going to be up and running. It's important to note there are some risks coming with installing a beta. They are an unfinished product and they can cause problems with your phone. This one specifically hasn't had any major issues reported, but if you're going to do it, please back up your phone and proceed with caution. I've been really enjoying iOS 18 so far, so I hope this helps those who want to try it out get up and running. Thanks for watching.